Well, hey there. Welcome to part two of my four-part series and this week's Wednesday Wisdom. This week is all about creating a professional Facebook business page for your business. In this four-part series, we are going to talk about the business page, the personal page, which we did last week. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to create a likes campaign to get the right people liking and following you on your business page. And then week four, we're going to get into the engagement of it all, where I'm going to show you how to create cost-effective engagement ads and use ManyChat to have conversations in Messenger before you decide to take your online offline. So with that being said, we're going to get into the Facebook business page of it all today. For those who don't know me, I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven, and I teach business owners how to build their brand and their business online using automation, AI, and of course, my jam, Facebook. Wherever you're watching me, give me some likes, some love, drop a heart, drop a comment, and share this video with someone you know who needs this information. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. All right, let's get into the Facebook business page of it all. I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook business page so that way you let people know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. And then before I get into that, I want to talk about the 4 benefits of a Facebook business page. Benefit number 1 is brand awareness. So if you have a personal page and you're a business, you want to have a business page as well. And for me, my business and my personal page are mirrors of each other. So I post the exact same things on one as I do on the other. But again, the business page lets people know who you are, what you do, and who you serve, as well as your personal page. If you want a page to share your pictures of your kids and your food, create a different page. Not to say you can't do that on your personal page, but if you're here for business, let's be about business, right? The second benefit of having a Facebook business page is getting leads. You're able to run cost-effective ads on Facebook to generate leads for people to come into your world. You can reach them strategically, again, with low-cost, highly effective Facebook ads. And the reason why you want to do this is because Facebook is only going to organically show your stuff to 10, maybe 20% of the people on your page. And it's only going to be the most engaged 10 to 20%. So if the most engaged 10 to 20% are not your target audience, that means that the people who need to see your stuff are not going to see it, which is why you want to use Facebook to generate leads. Get into a little bit of that next week when we talk about the likes campaign, and then more when we talk about how to create engaging engagement ads using ManyChat. And then there is driving traffic, right? So the likes campaign is going to be critical to drive traffic to your page, another cost-effective way to get the word out about your business, another way to do the brand awareness. And last but not least, there's the drive web revenue piece. Now, we're not going to get into conversion ads or any of the higher level ads when we do week 4, but I will talk a little bit about it when I talk to you about the engaging engagement ads and how to use ManyChat to bring people into your world. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen and show you how to go about creating your Facebook business page if you don't have one. If you have one, then you can use what I'm going to share with you to update your page to make it more business friendly. All right, so we are in my personal profile, and I know it's my personal profile because it's got my middle name in there, and my business page just has my first and last name. So over here, get me out of the way. Over here, you're going to click on your profile, and you're going to see all profiles. You'll see I got a ton of them in here. You might not, probably don't have that many, and you're going to create a new profile or page. And we want a public page, so that's what we want, not a profile, a page, and select next. And we're going to go ahead and get started. See, and it's got more engaged new customers. So it's more stuff here about what a Facebook page does for you. And we're going to click get started. All right. So the first thing you got to do is you got to give your page a name. So I'm just going to go with Success with Cecelia because I'm not keeping this. You do want to somehow tell people what it is that you do with your business. Again, I'm not keeping this. I'm just putting this here because I'm creating this page for you. Category, I'm going to type in business and we'll say business consultant. You can add more than one. I'm just going to stick with the one. Bio is optional. I suggest you do put a little bio in there. So I'm going to open up a new tab and grab my bio from my personal page and throw that in there. It might go in the about, I'm not sure. But anywho, grab the bio. Let's get over here to my personal page. And I'm just going to copy this. Yep. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop this in here. And then I'm going to create, yep, that's where it goes. All right. And I'm going to create the page. Let's see. Take that out of there. There we go. Create page. All right, so that part is done and it's thinking, as you can see, with the circle of death, as I like to call it sometimes. Once this is done, then we're going to start adding our cover photo. So if we've got a website, you can put that in there. If you want a phone number in there, you can put that in there. I'll go ahead and put that phone number. Your email, of course, can go in there. You want to have that in there because, again, you are a business. My address, and I'm always open because I'm a digital marketer. Let's see here. I got to put something in for the website. I'm just going to grab my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep it simple. So let me go back. It could be anything, but I'm just going to grab my YouTube because it's available. If you've got a website, that's what you will put in here. So we're going to paste that. Now, once you create this page, it's automatically live. So even though I'm not going to keep it, I'm going to delete it. Just be aware that when you create it, it will be live. So make sure that you do everything you need to do for your page when you set it up. Don't do it and then come back 10 minutes later. Just carve out the time to get her done. All right, so this is the profile picture, and I believe this is the little circle picture, but we'll find out here in a second. So let me get that. And this one. Yep, it's the circle one. All right. And then it's got to add a cover photo. So we did the cover photo last week. So if you need to know how to create a cover photo using Canva, go back and watch last week's video. I also posted in that video a link for you to get a professional cover photo done. If you are not comfortable using Canva, you don't want to use Canva, I'm giving you 20 design bucks to have Freelancer create a cover photo for you. And I show you how to use the 20 bucks so you don't blow the whole wad on your first cover photo. So let me go ahead and click on add cover photo. I know I've already got one in here. It's in my downloads. And my cover photo on my personal page is the same thing that's on my business page. Like I said, I keep them all the same. Where is that folder? Here it is. And here's my cover photo. And that's going to be the big picture in the background here. So there's that. If you want to add an action button, go ahead and add a button, right? So you can try it, and then you can have people sign up for something. You can do whatever you want with this. You can have them message you. I'm going to click on learn more, and then it's going to want to go to a website. So I'm going to click next, but you see all the options here, right? Sign up, book now, whatever. And we're going to click on next. And I'm just going to throw my YouTube in here again, just because it's convenient. I'm going to click save. All right. So now I'm going to click next. Now, we talked about it last week. I want to say it again for this week, and I'll show you it when we actually see the actual page when it's live. But in your cover photo, you want to make sure you tell them to click in that cover photo for more information, click to learn more, whatever, because even though they can't click from your cover photo, go to a website, your cover photo acts like a post and they can click on it to then get more instructions. Like for me, more instructions for my upcoming masterclass. All right, we're going to skip this WhatsApp because I don't use WhatsApp. And do not, I repeat, do not invite your friends to your page. Your business page is for business. So your friends are probably not going to do business with you. Don't crowd your business page with your friends. I will show you how to get the right people on your page next week when we do the likes campaign. So we're not going to do the invite. I repeat, do not do the invite. Click on next. All right, so this is where you can just leave these as are page notifications, as well as your marketing promotional emails. You can leave all that there as it is and select done. Now, the reason why it's not giving me a great is because I didn't do the WhatsApp, but that's okay. So now here you have it. Here is my business page. And so there we go. So now I am acting as Success with Cecelia. I've got my masterclass. Let's see if I click on edit here. Now I can go in and add information. I can create my avatar. It's got my type, my page, what it does, my address, my telephone number, my email, my YouTube channel. If I wanted to add any more information, like featured photos, I would click add and I would add photos. Now, if you do want to add photos, make sure they're the long form, like the IG size. What is that? like IG Reel, what is that, 1080 by 1920? That's what size you want these if you want to add feature photos. If I click on edit about info, it'll take me here where I can also add more information like my work and all this other stuff. Totally up to you if you want to add that information in there. I'm just showing you what it is. Now, one of the benefits of having a professional page, business page, is in the Meta Business Suite. So what I love about this is the planner, because the planner allows you to schedule your posts. So there's no excuse, no reason why you're not posting on a regular basis, because you can use the planner to schedule your posts up to, I believe, 28 or 30 days out. So again, no excuse why you're not posting on a regular basis. All right, so there you have it, my friends. The biggest things, oh, let me do one more thing here, is view as. So this is what my page looks like when people come there. And then also you want to change this. I forgot that part. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. But this is what my page looks like to people who visit my page. You see it's got the learn more there, that button that we added. Of course, since it's my page, it's not clickable, but this is what it looks like. So I'm going to exit view as, and then we got to change the name of the page because we don't want profile, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let me figure out exactly where I do that. Bear with me. Let me see, editor about info, and it takes me here. And let's see, privacy and legal info. I know that's not it. If you have a privacy policy, you put it there. Page transparency. Here we go. It doesn't let me edit it. That's my page ID. If I click on see all, let's see, I'm not running ads, it's created, business consultant. Again, I don't know where to do that change, so it changes this page ID. So I'm going to pause this until I find it, and then I'll be right back. All right, so let's get back at it. So on your page, you want to go to, we're looking for changing this right here, by the way. We're going to settings, and we're going to go into page setup. And there's more stuff you can do here. I'll get to that here in just a moment, but let's go into the name. And this is where you can change that back half. So I'm going to say this is the back half, so your username. So what do I want to say? I can't use successful Cecelia because I'm using that on my other page. So I'll say Cecelia Faye Morris, even though Faye I use on my other page, but that page is all about CE, so I can use that. Username is available, and we're going to save changes and submit. I don't know my password, and I'm not going to look it up. It's no big deal, but you see how to do it. So that's how you change the back half for your username. So you're good to go there. And then other things that you can do on this page is how do people find and contact you? So you want search engines, you want all of this to be blue since it does that automatically, no changes there. For your post, this is a good one to turn on. So it always will share your post to your story. So you don't have to do that separately. Stories, this is just your story history, who's in your stories. You can see what you do here. Now, allow others to share your public stories to their own. Totally up to you. People share the stories, share your stories if you mention them. Allow followers to reply, archiving, so you can automatically archive photos and videos after they disappear, but only you can see it in the archives. Really no need to have that. Stories are only up for 24 hours anyway. Let's see, followers and public, oh, back to page setup. So then page access, who has access to your page, right? This is important. If you have a VA, then you can add them there. Now, if you were to add somebody, don't want to give them full access, but you can give them partial access so they can act as you. So we're going to come out of that. Page status, this is if you've gotten in any trouble. So nothing to see there. Everything else is good. Again, I don't think you're going to be dealing with any of this stuff, so don't worry about it. In terms, these are reels. If you have any reels, who can see them? And then followers and public content. So who can see your page, who can see your followers, all of this. Go through here and set off what it is, turn off what you want. Let's see. I think this is pretty much it that we have on here. If you have any country restrictions or age restrictions, you can add them here as well. I think on my personal page, I might have it restricted to 18 and up. Let's take a look over there. I haven't looked at this in a while from my personal page. So let's see what I got going on over here. So let's go with followers and public content. I do have mine 21 and over. High comments containing certain words. What words do I have? Oh, okay. All right. So people can't post these links on my page. Basically, I don't want people putting their links on my page, is what that is. Hiding posts with profanity. So you can see how I've got this set up. Who can see followers on your timeline, custom. Not sure why I did that. Again, this has been a while. So it's public, and there you have it. So that's my real business page. So there's that. And then page and tagging. This is what they have there. Who can see your page? Everyone. Who can see what others post on your page? Everyone. People can share my posts. So yeah, so there you have it, friends. This is the Facebook business page. This is what you got going on. These are the resources, and I was able to get here. Once again, I'll show you how I got to this point by going to my page and clicking on settings, and then it took me to all those other settings. So there you have it. That is how you set up your Facebook business page, and make sure that it's set up for business so people know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. There is one more piece to this. I almost forgot. So just like we talked about last week, the same thing applies here as well. Make sure you click on your cover photo and click edit, and you want to add a description here. So when people click on this, let me see if it'll let me see. It will. So let me click here, and I'm just going to copy this stuff. And it's not a real page, I know, but I'm still just doing it for the purposes of this demonstration. So I'm going to copy this, head back over to my page, and I will paste that in there. I would include a link so that way people can sign up for the thing. But that's the point of having this business page, and making your cover photo, telling people to click so you can have information that tells them what to do next, whether it's visit your store, go to your website, or in my case, attend the masterclass. So I hope you found this video as helpful as you did for your Facebook personal page. Go ahead and create your Facebook business page. If you didn't watch the personal page video, go back and watch that one. Very, very similar. Again, for me, whatever I post on my personal page ends up on my business page, and vice versa. And this is how you let people know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. Next week, we're going to do a likes campaign so you can get some followers to your brand new or your updated page. So that's it for this video. I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven. And yes, I teach business owners how to build their brand and their business online using automation, AI, and my jam Facebook. I'll see you next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to know more about how to get leads, clients, and sales using automation, AI, and Facebook, then I invite you to sign up and join my upcoming masterclass. That's all for now. Thanks you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And wherever you're watching, give me some likes, some love, drop a comment. If it's YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified when I post a new video. And please share this video with someone you know who can benefit from this information. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.